Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and we are back in the world of Everything is Crab, which is an action roguelite, and every single time you level up in this game, you are mutating a different part of your body. This game is awesome. It's one of the best games I've played so far this year, and I have a little bit of an announcement, a warning, if you will. The playtest, which is free right now, only has 11 days remaining. So if you want to give this game a shot, there is a link down below in the description. You can also find it on Steam. I definitely recommend you play it. There's a ton of content in this playtest. Speaking of which, what I would love to do is get to Wild Wild World, where bosses appear on the world map just randomly. I think that's going to be the ultimate challenge, but what we are doing today is a run on difficulty 3. Bosses have increased damage, enemies are more aggressive and progress faster, and basic enemies also have increased damage from difficulty 2. So we're going to jump in here and see if we can't knock this out and unlock difficulty 4, which of course makes the game even harder, all the way up to 8, where we have 2 bosses at the same time. Let's rock. Oh yeah, I forgot. We've got to pick a starting genetic. I just unlocked this one. Evolution rarity improves based on your size. Bigger size means rarer evolutions with no penalty for smaller sizes. So the bigger and bigger we get, the better rarity of our level ups. So let's try that. Pop that on. And one thing I want to try to get to work is a social build. Every single time I play this game, I'm aggressive as heck, just knocking out every single animal I see. That's the only time I ever succeed. So I'm going to practice pacifism today. I'm going to try to be everyone's friend. I say as I've already taken 2 casualties. You gotta start somewhere. All right, more mass. So right off the bat, this will give us more size for higher rarity. But we also have the tail, which gives us social, and it will allow me to dip my tail in mud to get even more social. I'm going to take the tail. I know we want size, right, for higher rarities, but if I take the tail, it's going to give us gregarious, which will increase the odds of us getting more gregarious, which are all the little social things. So I want to be social. I want to be friendly. First things first, growing a tail. And so now if we can find the points of interest that are just mud piles, we can further increase our social stat. Short range attack that deals ability damage and drains part of it as HP. That's not bad. It's not bad. But I think I'm going to keep pumping into tail. We can level this up 5 times. What I would love is to get some more mutagens so we can level up the rarity of tail. I did not understand the level up system previously. If something shows up at a rarity, it's going to stay that rarity unless I spend mutagen points to increase it. Sometimes I'm re-rolling hoping I'll get the same ability as like a legendary, but that doesn't happen. Okay, well, chonky. That's going to increase my size by 12%. Detachable tail. When damaged by an enemy or on dodge, leave a fake tail behind. I've never grabbed that, but that seems hilarious. We're going to go chonky. We need to get to a big boy status. If we can get that alpha perk, increase our size and our social, that would be fantastic. What's kind of crazy is I haven't found a single point of interest or an elite enemy yet. All right, elusive we don't want. Stomach increases our feeding speed. Eat a little bit faster. It's not gregarious, though. I want to be gregarious. It really wants me to level up tail. Courting charms the nearest enemy in a target direction. While charmed, you may use the ability again to command it to move or attack in the targeted direction. I can get myself a bodyguard, and it's legendary. All right, amazing. It's got to be someone that can actually do some damage. All right, how about you? You're mine now. Kill him. Kill him, my minion. Now kill him. He's too fast for you. I'm trying to help. Don't go into the desert. It's not safe. Kill the fish instead. Change your attack plan. All right, this is amazing. Why are you attacking this guy? You're going to die. It's not worth it. No! You weren't even alive long enough for me to give you a name. It's okay. I will avenge you. That's what you get, man. He was my boy. Exoskeleton. So exoskeleton is crab. It also gives us social and damage resistance. I think this is the way to go. We're going for an exoskeleton, baby. Plus, on my favorite color, orange. I've actually never grabbed the exoskeleton before. This is my first time ever doing it. We have an elite enemy coming up. I wonder if I can grab him. Oh, you're not worth grabbing. You're just worth killing. Get him. Join the club. Never mind, I can't. It's on cooldown. Oh no, I actually used my ability on the elite and then killed him in the same split second. Stop eating my food. I work for this food. Really do want to go chonky. I really do want to go chonky, but I should probably keep leveling up the exoskeleton. No, because if I get more mutagens, I can upgrade the rarity of the exoskeleton. Let's go chonky right now, because I think that's going to help us out, especially with the boss fight coming. Serve me. Kill your brother. Kill him now. Excellent. Everything's going according to plan. Ooh, there's some good food here. I am not complaining. Dexterous would reduce my cooldowns, meaning I could do this more often. Or we could get some dodge. Because I really can't take much of a beating. I'm going to keep re-rolling. I was hoping we would get plating or armor. Should I re-roll again? I really wish we had mutagens to upgrade evolutions. Let's level up the tail. That's okay. We'll work with this. Help me out. Help me out, my friend. Oof. These guys do a lot of damage. I need to make sure I'm topped off before this boss shows up. I don't know what this enemy is. Oh, I want him. I can't, though. Get him. Get him. This is suicide. Oh. Okay, we gotta move. He's so low. Could I do it? Could I knock him out? Is he gonna kill me? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. There's no way I'm keeping up with him. I was gonna try to wait for this to go off cooldown and steal him as my partner, but let's go over the exoskeleton. I know I was trying to wait, but I want the damage resistance. There's too many things I want to do. Not starting out with many mutagen points at all makes it kind of tough because you have to hunt these guys down to get them. I think the bosses drop a good amount. All right. You're mine. What better friend could I ask for? You know, the penguins actually drop a good amount of food. I'm not upset. All right, we're about to have a boss fight. I could go for the turtle shell. I could go for the crab shell if we get lucky with that. Or we could be safe. Let's go agile. Let's get some dodge chance and some more movement when I'm attacking. I need to find food. Glowy food, not regular food. I've never seen one of these with eyes like this. You got a ton of health. All right, we have some food. Crab tar. Let's get him. Tag team him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, I do think this is probably the easiest boss. I say as I get clobbered. Don't mind me. I'm healing. Yeah, he does the same few moves. And as long as you just keep walking in a straight line away from him, you're typically okay. Nice. Come on. Let's go! All right, sir. By helping me beat the boss, you have earned yourself a name. Your name is now Francis. No, I wanted arms so I could get toe beans. Tentacles. That gives me some speed. We could get legs, just so we can move around a little bit faster. Slithery. None of these are very crab-oriented, unfortunately. The arms would be the most crab. But I finally got mutagen points. Do I want to waste that re-rolling for arms? No. Let's get legs. Let's get legs. Let's eat up here. Francis is currently running away. And let's go ahead and max out Chonky. All right, we're finally making this work. Francis, I need you to kill someone for me. Come on. Oh, wait. These guys are a little bit stronger. You're not coming to punch me, are you? Oh, they don't even like when I target them. They get pissed off. All right, first off, Yoshi has to die because he's going to make this fight a little too difficult. We could go for plating. Get myself some damage resistance. I love having this social stat, but I'm not really getting a way to charm very often. The thing about toe beans is it turns your basic attack into a charm attack, which is why I really wanted to get that first. That's unfortunate. Oh boy. All right. That worked. We just have to hope with the second boss, the Shellephant, we can get arms. Throw some hands. All right, this is another beefed up one. It drops better food. I don't actually think it did drop better food. Herbivore's a waste right now. Let's just grab Agile. One thing I am worried about, we're on difficulty 3, and I'm still level 13. I need to start leveling up a little bit faster. If I could get something called Carry On, where if my friend kills someone, I get more experience, I think that'd be worth it. Dude, you were a monster! You're just knocking everything in one hit. Keep going, Francis. Keep going. Except you're not killing your own kind. This is something I frown on. Everyone must die, okay? No bias. Murder him. You got this, Francis. One shot quitter. All right. We're gonna go for more mass. We're gonna make ourselves a little bit bigger. Because that gives us more rarity. And what is down here? This will increase our health regen. Ooh, we got purple fruit. I'm down for that. Get some health regen. We're still not making a lot of progress. Damn, you get so much experience from that. What I would actually really like is slow metabolism, but I'm not liking these evolution drops we're getting. I'm thinking more mass. Just for the health, some survivability, some size. While I want to keep leveling up the tail naturally, I don't have anything that works off of social, besides my ultimate. But even then, I don't think the social scaling impacts it. Oh, come on. I literally saw you turn into a fruit, and I forgot. Get over here. Get over here. You're dying off of principle now. Come on. No, no! Come here, Sonic! He really is fast. Whoa! Wait, are you throwing stones? Sticks and stones, my friend. I didn't realize you actually attacked. I've never seen you attack. I don't even know where Francis went. Okay, all right, we're chowing. We're chowing down. Oh my gosh, they do damage, man. We could level up courting, so whenever they die, I can court another one faster. But I think I'm gonna level up plating for armor. Hey, look, we got shoulder pads. Very nice. This is probably the most cohesive looking monster I've ever made in this game. If I get the arms, we'll be in business. All right, we got some glowing food. We need to top off. I do think Shellephant is one of the harder bosses in the game, but if you're quick, it's not too bad. The fact that we got legs early on means this fight's gonna be a lot easier. I want to see what elite this is. Get those mutagens. Cheek pouch. Well, we could eat faster. We could eat faster. Let's do cheek pouch. Okay. All right, it's time. I don't know if we have what it takes. Truthfully, but... Man, these guys are crazy. I just lost all my healing. Guys, the boss is about to show up. Why are y'all so pissed off right now? Oh, this is so bad. Tail wag. Attempt to make nearby animals charmed every 5 seconds. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, Shellephant. Francis, I don't have to tell you what you need to do here. Francis, you're gonna die! Get away from my boy! No! You're dying for the cause! No! A photo finish! They killed each other at the very end! You will be remembered. You will be remembered, my friend. Should I level up the cheek pouch? No, we're gonna refresh this. Tailwag is nice. I really need to get alpha so I can get pack mentality, but we'll level up Tailwag. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna up the rarity, because if Tailwag's gonna passively charm people nearby, I think I want to go ahead and do that. Now I need arms. There we go. Arms so we can get toe beans. Fantastic. Impervious. On damage, take 40% of the damage now and 60% as self-damage in 3 seconds. Interesting. I mean, I guess that's there's no harm to that. We can do that. All right, so how close do we have to be to charm these guys? How long does it take? Okay. All right, boys. Well, there's one. I can also still court one. I have my ultimate ready. So let's see what this elite is. Leap. Jump over enemies and obstacles, avoiding any direct impact in the process. I've grabbed that before. I did not exactly love it. I'm going to go for more agile, actually. More dodge, more movement. Oh, it's just a fish. I came all the way over here for a fish. All right. I need help. This man is pissed. He's farting everywhere. He needs to be responsible for his actions. I'm sorry you're my friend now because you're just so meaty you have to die. He's like, okay, all right. I'll contribute to the cause. Good level up Tailwag. Yeah, let's do that. Pop it up to legendary. Okay, cool. And by leveling up your social stat, I think you're allowed more allies. I'm not sure how many we can actually get. We need to kill this guy. Wait. I ulted him. So now he's mine. I'm going to kill you anyway. I want the loot. I don't even know what's happening. I have so many friends all over. Carry on. So if I eat meat from an enemy I didn't kill, but my teammates killed, I will get 50% more experience. Let's pump that up. Let's pump that up. 66% more. All right. All right. There's meat everywhere. All right, what's down here? Oh, we need to kill this guy. All right, boys. Boys, help me out. I made a mistake. It's okay. I converted him. Now he's in love with me, so he'll die for me. Well, no, wait. Hold on. What if you just knock enemies out for me and I get carry on? Come on, bud. Come on. If you knew how to actually eat, we can level this up again. Hold on. We're making this legendary. So now I have 150% extra experience by any meat on the ground that was not killed by me. Problem is, some of these guys I'm getting to my side also eat the meat on the floor. So they're not really helping me out with that. We could go for courting. I actually think I'm going to go for plating. Because I'm worried that I'm going to get to a point where I'm feeling way too confident and a boss just comes up and slaps me. We got alpha. We're legendarying this, or epicing it. And so now we've got more size, more gregarious affinity, and more social. Nice. And we can get pack mentality, which is one where I think you share your healing with all your teammates. I don't even know where my friend is. Nice, nice. Go on, keep killing, keep killing. This has made the game so much more chaotic. I don't know what's happening half the time. They'll attack me once, and then they're suddenly my friend. I'm just a massive kingpin. Guys, I need help. All right, time to max this out. Well, you're not. I guess you're my friend now. I punched him once and he gave up. I don't even have toe beans yet. Because toe beans will make my basic attack convert them. All right, we'll increase our social by 2. All right, well, everything's kind of working out for me. We've got the spider boss coming up. So I need to make sure I can survive them. That's what I'm really, really worried about. We're not going to do constriction. That's not going to help me with the boss fight. We're going to go for plating. Because despite all of this, we're still only level 30. We have not leveled up much at all. I'm going to reroll. We can level up our legs. More movement speed. In fact, we haven't really drawn any level ups for my limbs. Ooh. If I keep popping up social, can I see exactly what that impacts? Like the breakdown on the stats? Doesn't seem like it will. Because I want to know... Oh, right here. There we go. Increase the chances to charm enemies with specific abilities. Regular enemy charm chance, 77%. I can have up to 5 charmed allies. Alpha enemy charm chance, 23%. It also makes enemies give up on chasing very fast. Got it. Okay. Well, if we're really thinking about the boss fight coming up, we're going to go for dodge. I'm going to get eyes, I think. Antenna gives me crab, though. I would love crab. Who doesn't love crab? My character is a monstrosity now. We were looking kind of cute until the eyes kicked in. All right, can I charm you? I can charm you. We got the toe beans. All right, so now we've got a basic attack. Attack that has a chance to charm the target. Scales with social. So we do social damage. And we have a charm chance multiplier times 1. That was close. Come on, guys. This is bad. There's so many enemies here. My attack rate is so slow. All right, let me eat up. I'm stressed out. Okay, squad's here. We're ready for whatever the boss can throw at me, except for the fact that I've got very low health right now. I want to reroll this. Anything that's going to help me survive better. Leveling up toe beans is so tempting, but it's not going to help me survive better. More mass. That will give me more HP. It's going to make me bigger, which probably won't help, but that's okay. Hey, back away from the sparkling food. I don't want to hurt anybody. Oh, it's not the crab lady. Boys, I trust you. You make it work. Get it done. Speed. Plating is nice, but speed. And get more legs. You guys know who to attack. I can also try to survive. My army is dying! My army is dying! Francis Jr., come over here. You're mine now. You're both mine. Go! Get to work! Oh. Keep moving. Keep dodging. Come on. Got a little piece of land here. He's so low. He's so low. We got this. Move, dodge, slap. A few more hits. Yes! We won! We did it! My main predator was myself? What? That image is so stupid. You managed to damage yourself by 123. Try hitting the bad guys instead next time. I wonder if that counts the enemies I've charmed. And so they hit me. And so that translated as my main predator. We did it, though. That was great. We beat difficulty 3. Hell yeah. We finally made a social build work. And I feel like it was pulling teeth. It was not the easiest thing. We got difficulty 4. Starting stats are randomized. Unlocked after beating the game on difficulty 3. Okay, interesting. And so it looks like, if I go to challenges, if we want odd mutations, we have to beat Dry Age. And to be honest, you know, I typically like to keep one victory run per video, but we did that pretty fast. So I'm thinking, why don't we try Dry Age here? Sand as far as the eye can see, but it's difficulty 1. Its scales are banned, so we actually can't get heat resistance. We just have to make it work. Let's try Dry Age. Starting stats are randomized. Increase points of interest. All right, so what I'm thinking is let's increase our points of interest. And so we're going to constantly be taking damage here. But with points of interest, if we can find the Oasis, we can go ahead and level up our health regen. So I've got a little bit of a plan, but I'm more worried, honestly, about the movement speed decrease. Because we're going to be very, very slow. All right, attack movement penalty. I'm going to do more eyes, because that's going to allow me to find our points of interest faster, considering we have more of them on the map. All right, bottom left. We're going to head that way. Look at me coming in here with the big brain strategies and not just slamming my head on the keyboard, which I typically do. Oh, boy. I'm slamming my head on the keyboard. Help! Help! I have 1 health. I'm going to burn to death. Eat, eat. Okay, we're alive. All right, I think I need, I'm not sure. I just need to survive. We're going to get ourselves a 6-pack. For some more damage. Guys, please, this is hard enough. Why are there so many enemies here? Why are they so aggressive? All right, we're going to level up eyes for more senses. Okay, die. Spin. Gotta go clockwise. You know how to do this. Dead. We're not looking good health-wise. I can get heat resistance here. Excellent. Where is some food that will heal us? Fantastic. And here's the Oasis. Give me some health regen. Health regeneration's looking good. He's sparkling. Oh, that food is sparkling. I want that. Are you stuck? Are you bugged? You're bugged. Oh, that is an elite. Health regen. I should probably use the Oasis to heal my max health, but I think rushing health regen is actually going to be the way to go here. trying to wait to see how this fight pans out. Can you not block me? Ah! My main predator was a cactus. Oh my god. All right. All right, we're trying this again. We're trying this again. All right. Let's see. More points of interest. I think that's smart. We just have to really retool our expectations here. Nice. Slow and steady this time. Instead of just sprinting to find as much health regen as we can, I'm going to go slow and steady. I want to level up my cortex. No, I'm going to get the shell. I'm going to get the shell. We want damage resistance. I'm going to murder you at the same time I eat an apple. The ultimate disrespect. Okay, all right. I'm feeling pretty good about this attempt. That's more physical. Yeah, you know what, six-pack? We're going to be as aggressive as possible. I'm the most buff turtle you've ever seen. Franklin, beware. Oh, boy. The boys are back in town. All right. I've seen better days, but I do see some sparkling food on the left, so we're going to go that way. Increase our physical damage. Let's eat as much as we can on our way over there. What do you got for me? Cheek pouch. Cheek pouch is the way. I can shove some food in here, and I can keep on moving on. I'm looking more like a snail than I am a turtle. I've actually never seen the shell pop up. I've seen the turtle shell all the time, but not the shell, the carapace. All right, so the beak, I think I'm going to go for, because that will give us a little bit more fighting power. So now we've got a long-range attack. And yes, this is long range. If you've played this game, we've got some range. Oh, there's a big dude died here. Get out of here. This is mine now. Your rights are forfeit. Alpha again. That's not going to help me. We're going to keep going chonky. The nice thing about size is it also increases my damage. My damage and my damage range. That's why we want to be as chonky as possible. Get some heat and cold resistance. And I'm hoping we've got an oasis here. I should have grabbed it my first time through. I was too discombobulated. All right, so now it's nighttime, which means we're not going to be taking damage anymore. More mass. Yeah, let's up the rarity of it. More mass, larger size, more health, and more damage. I'm feeling way better about this attempt. We've got the Shellphant coming up next. I don't even think I need to go for the healing right now. I'm going to go for the regeneration because nighttime just started. I think we're going to find some food and be able to top ourselves off. No, sir, you're not finishing your dinner. Get back here. Get back here. Who am I kidding? No, we actually caught you. If it was just me, I'd be going for this muscular tissue, but I have to think about the fact that we're dealing with the desert right now. I'm going to get some regeneration. Get a little bit of sustainability. I will say one thing that is refreshing about this game. Yeah, you can get absolutely busted, but it's got a decent amount of challenge just in the playtest. I'm really excited to see how this turns out long term and what difficulty 8 looks like when we unlock that with all these crazy modifiers going on. Cheek pouch. Yeah, full health. Let's go for physical. We're one-shotting. I did get offered carnivore. I probably should have gone for that, but that's okay. You're almost dead. Nice. That gives me a boost on damage during the daytime, but it takes it down at night. I don't actually like this one or Nocturnal. I'm gonna grab Sprint. I think that's gonna help us out. For 2 seconds, we're gonna move really fast. And while we're stuck just being slow as can be in the desert, I really like the potential with that. Half the time, I don't even see what meat they drop because it just gets stuck in my pouch instantly. Yeah, I say we level up Beak. I didn't realize this scales off of ability damage and not physical damage. I was wondering why my Bop was actually doing more damage than the Beak attack. It's nice that I can alternate them with their cooldowns, but I wonder what the evolution for Beak is. I think I've seen it before. I think it lets you dig inside of holes, which isn't bad. That just means every single time we see Cortex and we've been passing it up, I probably want to grab it instead. But fortunately, this is only difficulty 1. It's not like we have to be that perfect. Let's go for tail, just for the ability damage. Never seen a turtle with a tail. Wait, just kidding. Every turtle has tails. I guess. They're more like nubs, but who am I to dispute turtle anatomy? Okay, this is scary. I don't think I want alpha. I don't even know why I'm considering alpha. Well, we'll probably need to do dexterous here. I don't have the mutagens, really, to give myself more freedom than that. We got to work with what we're given. Greatly increase 1 random stat or 5 mutagen points. Let's roll the dice. HP. All right, we got you again. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. It's gonna be, can I kill you before you kill me? Genuinely. And I have no way to dodge this. All right, you're stunned. Nice. So Slithery will get rid of my terrain penalty a little bit, and then the more I level it up, it'll actually continue to counteract that. I think Slithery might be the right choice. I've never gotten tentacles. You know, I hear you can have a lot of fun with tentacles. Let's go Slithery. So yeah, now we're a good deal faster. Probably the necessary choice. Okay, man. Calm down. I'm just trying to murder you, you know? It's not that serious. All right, going for the beak. The 1-2 punch. Dude, we're so strong now. Did you enjoy your meal? Now you're mine. I think Dexterous is actually helping us out way more than I realize. I do want more eyes just so we can see these points of interest from further away. If I can find Nomadic, that would be even better, because every single time you find the point of interest, you get experience. I've always felt like the experience gain was too low for it to really be that valuable, but let's get a free level up. We could slide. Long distance, short cooldown dash. Let's do reach. Increase my attack radius. Because we've already got the sprint move. I don't think I really need to go for the penguin slide. I've never grabbed it. You need Slithery before you can do it. It really wants to give it to me. All right, you know what? I've never seen it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Interesting. So it really is exactly what it says. It's just a much longer distance dash. And the cooldown is pretty short. All right, you know what? I'm kind of liking it. All right, we got a bunch of points of interest up top. I was totally looking at the map and not realizing I was getting eaten alive by 2 hedgehogs. Nomadic. There's Nomadic. Slow metabolism as well. I level up even faster. All right, we're gonna upgrade these. We're gonna grab Nomadic. So every single time I get a point of interest, we get 30% experience to our next level. I hate when they fart right before they die. It's the worst. Okay, my health is not great. Hey, Mole Man's dead. Hopefully we have an oasis here, so if I really need to... I was going to say I could heal, but we can get some heat resistance. Oh, man, this mole does some insane damage. Cold and heat resistance. We're going to go right. We're not going to mess with him anymore. And I'm going to do something I don't typically like doing. I'm going to heal. So Constriction is an ultimate attack. I'm not the biggest fan of it, just because I've never seen it really work well for me. I'm going to try it here. We're experimenting. We're out in the desert and we're experimenting. I don't know how to constrict you. Do I have to wait for you to come up? Doesn't seem like it works on you. Oh, it does. So that's not bad. It just stuns them in place. And while they're stunned, I can keep beating on them. I feel like it would be better if it had a faster cooldown. It also wears out after one punch, so it may be something more useful for running away. I do wonder if it actually works on the boss. We'll keep leveling up Nomadic. The higher that goes, we'll level up every single time we find one of these. Cold and heat resistance. Yeah, that was a massive amount of experience. Yeah, another one up top, so this will level us up. Interesting. So we kind of have a build where it's like, ignore everything, go for objectives. And even more eyes. So now we can see these things from so far away. Full level of progress. The tail, if I keep pumping into that, I was thinking about Spit, so we could remove Bop and have a distance attack. I've got so much physical. I put so much into my physical and not my ability damage. So having two ability-based attacks just seems like a waste. Instead, I'm just going to level up Tail so our beak ends up doing more damage. I could reroll. You know what? Screw it. Let's reroll. And let's level up Cheek Pouch. I forgot. Cheek Pouch is very specific on its 3rd upgrade. We could heal allies, which would have been great on my last run. Or we can do the Stoner Ammo Cap, which allows us to throw stones. We need the stone ability first, which I think comes from tentacles. I'm not sure. It's a certain limb. I think it's tentacles and arms. So if we get arms, we can throw rocks at enemies, do a good amount of damage. Go for beak. Beak attacks penetrate enemy plating. Can be used on unaccompanied burrows to spawn food and close it. I've never tried that. Sure, why not? Oh my god. That is a long beak. We are ugly. We are very ugly. The exoskeleton would give us some social. I'm going to go for Cortex. More ability damage. Increase our brain. Typically, Cortex looks really gross. You've got a big, like, brain glob, but you actually can't see it past the eyes. So that's nice. We're a little bit less of an abomination right now. Come here. Give me that. More eyes. What's our dodge right now? Our dodge is currently at 22%. It's not bad. Let's go ahead and try to keep maxing out our eyes. I'm not going to worry about sprint because we grabbed slide. I'm actually really happy with that. I'd say this is probably one of the best dashes in the game. I mean, it makes sense because you need an extra limb to do it. One random stat. Level up Slithery. We got more size. My size is 143 right now. I can't help but being big every single time I play this game. But I think we're going to have an easy time with this boss. Just because we're so mobile. Follow him, chase him down. My damage could be better. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, I see a meal. I see a few meals. There's more important things than combat. Max out them eyes. And then as soon as we knock you out, we're going to go south. Because there's another point of interest. Nice. So yeah, arms will give us stoner. We could get wings. So even less of a terrain penalty. High damage range attack, which requires stone ammo to be used. Hold the attack button to increase distance and damage. It scales off of either which one's lower, physical or ability? Huh. That's unique. I could go for the safest bet, which would just be wings. Yeah, let's do wings. No, because then we'll... Nah. We're gonna do arms. We're gonna do arms. Because I don't think I need to waste an entire slot, which won't grow into anything, and just give me less terrain penalty. Because I already have so much speed, right? I think it'd be a waste. I'd rather see what stoner looks like, if we can get lucky enough to grab it. I just have to hope it actually pops up. All right, let's re-roll this. We've got so much health right now. Get it over to 100. My heat resistance right now is 45%, so we're still going to be taking some damage. But not nearly as much, and my health regen's probably faster than the damage that we're taking. We could not be cruising any smoother. Back off, buddy. I'm glad you knew what was good for you. It's a purple fruit. It is mine. All right, hold on. If I find one of those unaccompanied holes, I could dig out food. I haven't done that yet. I mean, I've gotten this snout and totally forgotten that's a mechanic. Let's go for some fat. We just need that cowboy to get out of the hole. Go for some more resistance. Leveling up slide just reduces the cooldown, which is hilarious to me. Because we'll be able to do this so often. After a certain point, and keep in mind, I'm only level 33. I feel like you become a bully in this game. If you get some really good ability RNG, you get some decent cohesion. I saw that elite over on the left. Yeah, we should be able to knock him out. I'm going to be honest, every single time I see a hole, there's always an enemy in it. I feel like this beak is kind of useless. We'll level up our arms. I would at least like to see what the stone attack is like. Oh, come on. I was really excited for a second. Wait. Get away from that hole. Level up nomadic. Get away from this hole. Where's the food? Oh, I guess I just eat when I go in there. Sorry, partner. Your time has come. Stick him up. Oh my god. You obliterate my health bar. Glad you're dead. You know, Joe, you're not really built for combat as well as you think you are. You might want to slow down a little bit. You don't even have carnivores, so you don't get extra experience whenever you knock these guys out. I just have a natural desire to throw hands. Anyone I see, I just want to punch them. My resistance to heat right now is 80%, which was kind of my goal. I wanted to max it out before we got to the boss, so I wasn't taking just random damage. And let's max out slide. So now we'll have a lot of mobility against Claudia. We do have the spider boss this time. I didn't realize other bosses could show up as the final boss. I was surprised when we had the Anaconda Shark Gyarados thing on difficulty 3. Nomadic's cool, but I feel like it's just way too situational. I would rather get something that just gives me more experience straight up from eating food. More speed, but less damage resistance. I'm curious. We're going to be a little risky. Let's pop this. So we get 0.3 more speed. The damage resistance actually goes down, the negative effect when this is legendary. I've already got the shell. I've got a good amount of armor. And I've been really interested to see what a build is like if you were to go fully into like dodge and speed. And so you're just zooming around at Mach speed, avoiding every attack, because you can win by tiring the bosses out. All right, the random stat we got was social. That was definitely not worth it, but that's okay. Go for some more health regen. Okay, what is going on? That's your ability? We got a different mole that shoots up crab arms and does damage to us. Let's re-roll this. No. Let's upgrade. And let's get Beak. We don't have much longer to go anyway. Pistol Pincer. Deal massive damage based on the higher physical damage or ability damage value and push the target backwards. So I didn't realize there was a next level to Pincer. That's kind of cool. What does... I didn't even look at the actual attack. How do you get to your attack menu? There's a button. Hold on. I don't remember how to play the game. I don't know what this scales off of. It looks like it scales off of ability damage, though. I think I can only swap out my attacks when I level up. Yeah, okay. Exactly what I thought. Pinching attack that deals ability damage with each of the two pincers. So, exactly what I thought. Let's try to re-roll this. Overwhelm. Add my active plating as damage to my hits. What is my plating right now? 13? Yeah, we'll do that. It is time for the boss. I will say there was not a lot of synergy this time around because I was just so invested in trying new things. I really only went for alpha because it made me bigger. And getting as big as possible kind of makes me chuckle. We'll do Cortex for more ability damage. We've got our boss. Let's increase one random stat. Level up for free. Get more plating. Oh my gosh. We do so much damage to you. We can't one-shot them yet. But one day. All right, the main predator again was the desert damage, which makes sense on this mode. And that's totally fine. I feel like my main prey is always this enemy because I see him, and I know he drops a ton of meat. So I go for him every time, despite his deadly farts. All right, we unlocked our new challenge. Odd-numbered evolutions are random. Okay, so the first evolution will be random, then the second one we get to pick, and then random, and then so on and so forth. Huh. That's kind of nifty. Well, guys, this has been another episode of Everything is Crab. If you want me to continue this series, please make some noise down below. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you have watched me this far and have not hit that sub button, please do so because it supports the channel way more than you know. We've got difficulty 4 now. Basic enemies have increased damage. Environmental damage ticks faster. So we got another exciting chapter to look forward to. But that is going to be it for me, and I will see all of you guys next time.